Welcome to another episode 178 of the Small Member Squad podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Egg Platinum. We also have co-host Young Left.
Penis.
We
Got him.
have T-Bone.
Hey.
And we have Brad.
You like data?
Are those
Yeah.
RAM sticks? Oh no, those are hard
Oh,
drives.
this is literally just hard drives.
Okay.
Yeah, he's my favorite character from Tron.
Bonus points if you know what this one is.
RAM.
No, Data, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, you idiot.
I
RAM's
said
my
fucking
favorite.
Data. And that's my favorite character from Tron. If you
Hey,
don't
it's
know
Ram the
about
Data?
the real one, Data, not a real Tron head.
Oh boy.
If you say Ram, you're a fucking cop-out.
Or a cop.
Nah, you're
Or
straight
both.
fed for real if you fucking say Ram. Unless you're talking about the hit anime fucking... What's it called? God damn it. God damn it. I always forget the fucking name because it's Doggy. The two twins, and they fucking keep dying, or the guy keeps dying. I don't remember his fucking name.
Can't say I'm familiar.
Well, no shit.
I don't know.
ReZero. ReZero.
Oh, that's why I wouldn't know it either.
Yeah, ReZero's a classic. It's these two twins, fucking pink hair, one blue hair, and then
Hell
fucking...
yeah.
No?
Okay. Oh yeah,
hell
no.
yeah.
I know it now.
Because the blue-haired chick's the worst. We don't like her.
Yeah.
It's
fuck
like,
that
what,
bitch.
is it one of like Rem or something?
Rem and Ram. Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Rem is the blue-haired chick. Ram is the...
I don't know why I remember that or recall it at all, but I do.
Really to remember.
Brain don't burn.
Not anything like crazy. Like, not like the Go Berserk. And reading that again, shit goes pretty hard. I stopped right around the Eclipse arc, so I didn't really get past the Eclipse because I wanted to read it. I think the Eclipse arc is one of the best arcs to ever be done in any anime ever. Not in terms of just art alone, but like in terms of like just betrayal and everything. Like the whole build up, perfect. 100 years of fucking war. All of the
That
just
sounds good to
sacrifice.
me.
Well, that was the golden years, Tanner. You're right. Yeah, that was good times. That was the golden years because after that, shit goes bad. Shit goes real bad.
Oh, shit. It goes bad.
Yeah. A man's walking on life or death. He's
shit.
basically floating between the fucking planes of like the living and the dead. Really kind of interesting. He's gonna be hunted, but he's too angry to die is essentially the whole motto behind Guts.
Damn. That is pretty fucking cool to be too angry to die.
Guts is a fucking weird.
He cut off his own hand because his boss was having sex with his girl in front of him. I'm gonna say it like that because it was way worse. I'll say,
If you watched it, you know it.
Oh yeah, you would know the scene. Yeah, the Eclipse arc goes hard. The fucking shit when he's cutting his shit with the demon biting on his arm. Iconic.
And slightly traumatizing at the same time.
There's a reason why they call it psychological horror for the fucking manga, man.
Yeah. No kidding.
So after all that event, the fucking Casca, it's like essentially, I don't know if you would consider them and Guts together. Kind of whack, kind of whack relationship. But after the whole event, of the eclipse, she forgets everything. Completely understandable, traumatizing event. Everybody literally died except for, Griffith. He's just vibing. You should all watch Berserk, though. That's all I'm saying, bro. The GOAT. Don't watch 2016 though. If you watch that, you're fucking retarded.
I watched a long time ago something about Berserk, and I liked it, but then I stopped.
That's all right.
Why'd you stop?
You only need to watch the 90s.
I think so, or that was the only amount on Netflix at the time.
Oh, the Netflix ones are bad.
Okay.
Well, just because I don't like the animation that much on them.
Yeah, I
Like,
don't remember very much about it. I think it was like 2014 or something like that. I watched it.
yeah, it's all the movies. There's 3 movies that like cover the events of the Golden Age instead of like doing it. They did that was like the first remaster they did. They did it in movies with CGI. Like it doesn't look terrible, but
I
doesn't
don't
look
like
great for the
CGI
most part.
animations.
Well, it's not even the worst one they did. The worst one would come like 2 years later in like 2016 with the Berserk remake, which followed the events after the fucking Eclipse arc, but kind of skipped some shit like how he had tamed Dragon Slayer and skipped the Lost Children arc,
Hmm.
which I think the Lost Children arc is kind of important because it kind of explains why he has a fairy with him and shit, because nobody else can see fairies and shit.
I want a fairy.
It's pretty cool. He also gets a little gnome later on too. The gnome's pretty cool.
That's what I call Austin.
Well, it's a terrible nickname.
My little
Yeah.
gnome.
Yeah. Huh?
Mm-hmm. Or my little fairy. When he gets a little zesty.
What's your favorite folklore? Like what like mythological creature would you wish into existence?
Paul Bunyan.
No,
Yeah, bro. I
that's
want
an
a tall
American
ass.
folklore.
Yeah, I
You could
know.
maybe say his ox, but we don't
No,
get Paul
bro.
Bunyan.
I
You
want
get the
tall
ox.
ass Paul
No, you
Bunyan,
get the
Bunyan just
fucking
roaming
ox. You're
around.
gonna have to fucking deal with it. You're getting Babe, and you're gonna like it.
I like Babe. Big blue ox.
The big blue ox, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Austin, what's your favorite fact about Paul Bunyan?
I don't know. He's a tall guy.
He has a restaurant.
Yeah, buddy.
He makes good
I say take
pancakes.
that out. Edit that out. He doesn't have a restaurant.
I think there's more than just one.
Probably.
I don't
Too
think so.
too
Don't
easy
quote
to
me on that.
narrow down. Yeah,
That's
someone
gotta
Google
be
it just to
Googled.
make sure. Someone Google it, and if there's only just one, then edit it out. But if it's just if it's the one, we can't keep that. That it's a bit sussy. It's sussy baka.
Yes, there's multiple.
Okay, well that's fun then. Dude, what do you guys? I would go dragons, perhaps. That or the manticore. I like the manticore a
Oh,
lot.
Manticore's a good choice.
I don't think I know that one.
Orion,
look it up.
was it lion, snake, and dragon? Is
I like
it?
Lion Witch in the Wardrobe.
It's like centaur, fucking god damn it.
Minotaur?
Hang on,
No.
look it up. No.
I say it's lion something.
Witch in the Wardrobe.
Lion something allows
Great
it to
movie.
fly.
Great movie.
Dragons are pretty cool. I'd fuck with a dragon.
You could fuck a dragon if you could. They can turn into
Call me
humans.
fucking
Everybody
donkey.
knows that.
Yeah, you can have waffles afterwards.
Good morning. I make waffles.
Hot sir. Donkey. Oh my god.
Do we get any comments last podcast?
Nope.
Fucking oil, you bitch.
Jeez, dude.
Fuck that guy.
Come on, Oil. We need some comments.
It's like lion, dragon, and I don't think anything else.
Oh, is it nothing else?
Yeah, it's
I
a little
thought there
lion
was
and
one other
dragon.
thing.
Cool, pretty cool.
Oh shit.
I gotta admit, yeah, pretty sweet. I wish we had those. A man can dream, right?
Will to live.
That's why D&D exists.
Nah. Okay.
So,
Nerd.
I played D&D back in the day, though. Good times.
One
Do
of
you
my friends
guys-
wants me to 3D print a map out for him.
do you guys at like the beginning of the year set like goals for the year?
No.
No, Brad.
I mean, not really. A lot of them end up going bad within 3 months.
That's
Oh.
yeah,
Goal this year is to keep living how I'm living.
indeed.
Keep on living, man. LIVIN.
Like no like financial goals or anything.
No.
No.
I mean,
Damn.
stay in the green.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Make money. But
Make
other
money,
than that, no.
get bitches. What's your financial goal for the year, Austin?
I wanna
Save more money.
have everything paid off this year. Which
Nerd.
right now is just my credit card debt.
Credit card debt. Credit
Yep.
card debt.
Because
Good
I
old
have
classic
$30,000
credit
in
card
credit
debt.
card debt. Oh, this Boba Fett.
Yes, financial goal is to keep making money and saving more of it.
How much more you got to spend on the student loan?
Oh, that 10 grand.
10 grand?
Damn.
Yeah, I think it's around 10. I don't know exactly. It's the wife, so I don't keep.
As I say, why would he keep track of it?
Well, I pay it. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you just hand her the money type shit, you know?
Yeah,
Big
she's
Tony
got me pretty
Soprano
whipped.
type.
I'm just
You know?
like, how much money you need this month, huh?
Guys, how
Fucking
much
flick
you
out a
need,
couple $100.
Carmela?
Yeah.
Again, waking up, start calling your wife Carmela for no
Give
reason.
her another, give her 100. Like, buy yourself something pretty.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta go meet up with Chrissy and the boys.
Gotta go meet up with Polly, the real one.
Furio's about to pick me up, so make sure you got a pot of coffee on for him. Don't fall in love with him though.
Yeah, real. That'd be a bit unfortunate, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And then to be drunk next to a helicopter blade, taking a nice little piss.
Oh, you almost fell.
Yeah, bro. Back up. You're a little too close, you
No,
know?
too
You're
close.
just making sure. It's helping the boss out, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, go to chill, man.
Currently watching it again.
I'm near the end. I'm like on season 6, so I'm
I
finishing it up again.
I just started season 5.
Nice. I just got to the part where Johnny Sack died of cancer again.
R.I.P. Johnny Sack. He was a real G.
He was a real one.
The cigarettes got to him.
I would have smoked too if I knew I had fucking terminal fucking stage 4
Just
cancer.
in the
Might
bed.
as well. I mean, what you gonna lose at that point?
Austin, how do you think you're gonna die?
I'm probably gonna die of a heart attack.
My
at the
guess
age
was
of
ass cancer,
53.
It's a good guess.
colon cancer.
It's a good guess.
Mine is suicide.
Nice.
Yeah, if I know I'm going, I'm killing myself. I ain't dying of no disease. Fuck that.
I'd go out like crazy. Like I'm talking, just drive my car off.
Just
a
like
cliff.
yeah, just going super fast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Somehow
Quick,
live.
painless.
that'd be pretty cool, dude. If I lived, yeah. Like flip the car like 20 times.
Right,
Like,
flip
do
it a
some evil
bunch
Knievel.
into a river.
Jesus.
Brad,
do
how do you think you're gonna die?
You know, I don't really know. It could be high speed. It could be falling or missing my step at work and falling into a grinder or something. And getting frozen at negative 10 degrees. I don't know.
I mean,
Sounds like
if I die of a
1,000
heart
ways
attack
to
and
die.
having a heart attack, I'm gonna find the closest gun.
I'm gonna get stuck in a dryer, an industrial grade dryer.
I'm gonna drown in a pool.
I want to
There's
go out like
hypochlorite
my
hazards.
favorite mob boss.
Yeah, who's your favorite mob boss?
In a diner,
Yeah.
surrounded by your family. Just ordered a thing
I
of
was gonna say,
onion
just
rings for the
ordered a
family.
thing of onion rings. Yeah.
Keep on checking on the door.
Oh, dude. It's fucked up that they ended that like the way that they did.
Left it open for your interpretation, even though the
I was
creator
gonna,
said he's dead.
yeah. He went to Italy and he fucking died.
He went to Italy and died.
Yes,
Can't bring him
sir.
back. They just keep doing prequels with his son.
Whack. Let's not do another movie, man.
Yeah, the movie wasn't good, but it had high expectations.
I know. They fucked it up terribly, bro. They ruined a lot of shit.
When don't they?
I
Right.
went back and rewatched that movie again since, like, I've watched the series a couple of times now, and the movie pissed me off.
Boy,
Why the
it's
fuck
me,
is?
your Uncle Tony.
Yeah.
Why is he just crying? It's because you kill him in the future, man. He knows.
He knows. Yeah.
You know.
But then, like, they say that he used to take him on fucking deliveries all the time, man.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, why couldn't they have shown that? Like, all the good times with Chris, man. Like, when he was super young and said, we don't get shit. We don't get fucking Tony at all, man.
My favorite quote from Christopher is when Adriana's like, "You said she had a nice ass,"
You said
and he's like, "I was trying to say something positive. She's your friend."
Yeah. 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 Fuck Adriana. Fucking
Fucking
fed.
rat.
Yeah. That and Polly.
Polly is the best.
Or no, not
I'm a
Polly. Not
still
Polly.
guy.
Sorry, I'm thinking of
Vito.
fucking Pussy.
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 Oh yeah, pussy. That rat.
Pussy. No, yeah, Vito wasn't a rat. Pussy was just, or Vito
No,
was
you're
just
right,
gay. Yeah. Yeah, dude. He had a pretty fucked up death.
Yeah. Pussy or Vito.
I think my
I'd ra-
favorite's actually Syl. I'll agree with you on that, Tanner. Syl's a
Syl
real
is-
one.
You have no idea what it's like to be number one. Syl's just
Oh yeah, he's that fucking guy, dude. You don't fuck with Syl, man.
he dies in the end, kind of, they say.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it made sense, dude. He'd been around for fucking ever. Like, he'd been around with his fucking dad for super long and shit, so made sense. I like that a lot of the rats just fucking died. Like the one dude, Raymond or whatever, had a fucking heart attack in the car while he was telling the feds on tape shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's
He's
some
like,
good
here's
shit.
Tony confessing to the murder. Oh,
Or another favorite Christopher Moltisanti quote, where they're walking out of the restaurant, and Paulie was like, "Oh, maybe I'll have them send up a hookup to my room," and he's just like, "How about you fuck yourself, save yourself some money?"
Oh yeah, yeah,
And then they kill a guy.
yeah. They kill him, man. Yeah.
Oh, $16 tip, and they whip a rock at him, and he starts seizing up. I thought they had medicine for this type of thing. So then Paulie looks around, pulls out a gun, pops him, and they both just peel the fuck out.
Yeah. I like when they kill or when Jackie Aprile does that's who I'm thinking of, right?
Jackie Jr.
Jackie Jr. Yeah. Jackie Jr. does the fucking they do the kid or whatever on the game, like the casino, the little poker game.
Oh yeah.
Fuck it up entirely.
Or his
Shoot.
death was the best, where Vito just comes up behind him and shoots him, but the gun doesn't even like react. It's just
Yeah.
a clearly fake gun, and he's just walking and just pop, and he falls.
He falls, yeah.
And then Vito's fat ass hopping back in the
He's
car.
running, yeah. I like when the dudes all confront him. They fucking confront him down in just like Gumar's or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, "Oh, don't worry, I'll just meet you guys down there, Yeah. He fucking peels off. Oh, dude, that show is too good, man. I think The Sopranos easily one of the best shows to ever be written, man.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Like,
Who's your favorite character, Austin?
Polly.
Easy
that's
choice.
kind of to choose Polly, especially near the end. The only reason I say that is because I got to the episode where him and Tony go on the lam for that murder, or Tony's first murder, that little bookie that they did. They found little remains or whatever.
Oh yeah. Mine's Christopher or Syl.
You like Christopher over Syl?
Yeah, Christopher. He had more character development in it.
He did have a
Very
lot of good character development.
tragic
yeah.
character.
It did suck, his little addiction with drugs.
Austin.
Wait, no, it was Chris that I was thinking of. I didn't watch it all.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
How
I
can you
kinda
get the two
forget.
mixed up, man?
Been
Yeah,
a
Paulie
while.
has the cool fucking wings in the hair.
He keeps the photo of Tony with the horse.
Yeah, he gets. Tony fucking gets all pissed when he sees it. Fucking burns it. Tony's an asshole throughout the fucking.
Where
the
the councilman gets with his ex Gumar, the Russian chick.
Yeah, and then he beats
and
the fuck
he's
out
like,
of
"Oh,
him in front of
so good,"
her.
and whatever. But then something pisses him off where he goes to the guy's house as the guy's changing, starts beating the shit out of him with a belt in front of her.
Yup.
Humiliates the guy.
Yeah, and then he couldn't get hard in with her and shit, so he breaks up with her.
Mm-hmm.
And she starts calling the house. Yeah. Yeah, she starts
Mhm.
calling the fucking house, talks to
'Cause
Anthony Jr.
Tony fucked her cousin who only had one leg.
Yep.
And that sent Carmela over. Carmela's like, "Oh, you're out."
You're a fucking your uncle's or no, yeah, it was his like uncle's like caretaker right at that
yeah.
point. Yeah. Before fucking Junior completely lost his mind.
Mm-hmm. Shoots Tony.
Mhm.
This is a Soprano podcast.
Yeah, this is not the Soprano.
Actually, Bobby is up there. Bobby's probably number two.
I was gonna say, yeah, Bob, you got to throw Bobby Bacala in there, bro. Actually, go
R.I.P.
to
to the
character.
legend. One of the best guys of the show. Like,
Oh, easily
morally.
the fucking best dude. Yeah, his dad was a stone cold Terminator, and this dude never murdered up until the final season and shit.
Yeah. Poor guy was married to Janice, though.
Yeah, that did suck. He had a terrible wife.
Yeah. And his first wife died, so that's
Okay, but
Yeah,
how good
his
was he?
first
Did he
wife
put
died
like bodies
because of
away or
him.
what?
Huh?
I said, how good is he though? Did he put bodies away or what?
well, he
He
beat
put
Tony
one
in a
body
fight.
away.
Oh.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
did beat Tony in a fight too. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's only known that he's killed one person. It's the Canadian.
The Canadian drummer. Yeah.
Yeah. After he beat Tony in a fight.
After he sucker punched Tony. Yeah.
Yeah. But he got Tony in M16, so that was pretty cool.
True.
Damn.
And
He also
always
gets a
good
full
dad.
set of clubs that fucking
Mhm.
birthday too.
But then he gets shot in a train store.
Yeah.
Train store, RIP.
I love when Tony goes to confront him about Junior and he's wearing the fucking conductor hat and shit.
My favorite is when they have to go out to find Christopher and fucking Polly.
Oh
And
yeah,
he's wearing the fucking
Pine
blaze
Barrens.
orange.
Yeah.
And Tony just stops pouring himself a drink and just laughs at his ass. He's like, "Oh, fuck this."
Yeah. Oh, fuck this.
Or where you're first introduced to him and he leans against Tony's car. He's like, "Hey, don't lean against the car. You're going to flip it.
You're
You
gonna
fucking
flip it
whale."
over. Yeah. And then I love the comment after that when Tony leaves. He leaves a couple pounds, you fat fuck.
Or him and Vito are talking. And it's like before Weight Watchers and way before Weight
Yeah.
Watchers.
Yeah. Dude, honestly, Vito's kind of a cool character as well. Fuck
Yeah.
Ralph. We can all agree, kind of fuck Ralph.
He was the best villain of the show, to be honest.
He was a great. I don't know, man. Phil Leotardo will always be that fucking guy for me. You know.
Yeah, Phil kind of brought it all down, I guess, in the end. But like the real climax of the show to me was
Yeah, it was Ralph doing
Ralph.
the shit. Yeah,
and
I'll
he
have
killed
to
that
agree.
whore.
Brad, who's your
whore.
favorite character?
I can't really say because I haven't watched the series yet.
One, she was a whore.
He was a hero.
She was a whore.
Yeah.
What's your
Rip
favorite?
Sill's 3 G's that he had in there.
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite show, Brad? Like, you like what's the shit you like watching?
Usually it's car based, so anything really with
Top
cars.
Gear.
I'm
Guy
like,
on
America.
Top Gear was sucking in exhaust fumes for 12 hours straight.
I love Top Gear.
I also love Top Gear.
I like the
Middle.
older one with Jeremy and everybody.
Well, yeah, that's the only one
Well,
I
yeah, that's the
recognize.
Yeah.
OG. Yeah, come on.
That
Yeah.
one I like. The bad, maybe bad. I like the American one.
Okay, that's kind
there's
of a controversial save, but
yeah,
I could
Because
see
that's
that
the
one's
it.
on the ropes a little
That's
bit.
the first one I watched because I just was cruising History Channel and I saw it. I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
I like this, and I watched the whole thing. I'm like, all right, I like these guys.
But to those that know this, the chicken was still warm.
Mm-hmm.
But
So in my eyes, this Porsche's all right.
yeah. But outside of that, Netflix like Rust Valley Restorers, Car Masters was another good one.
You
There's
like
like a
watching
few other ones.
American Kickers?
I used to watch a lot with my dad.
Yep.
Yeah,
Like when it first started out, because it was kind of cool. I mean,
true.
it was up there with like Mike Rowe on Dirty Jobs.
Dirty Jobs is good.
Dirty Jobs was a great show back in the day.
Yeah.
That or
Deadliest
fucking.
Catch.
You guys ever watch How It's Made? I used to watch that show.
Oh yeah.
Fucking
Mhm.
time.
When that
Every
shit
My ass
came
would get
on,
so curious.
me and my dad would just watch that shit for hours.
Uh-huh.
Like that's the one where he'd forget I had homework and shit, or he was mad at me. He'd pop that on and be like, "Oh shit, they're making what today?"
Yep. Dude, even the
And-
most mundane shit, I was like, dude, how's this fucking
Yeah, I'm
shit
like,
made?
okay, well,
Like,
let's just
number of
see.
bands. Like, I'm like, I gotta sit through this.
Whoa, the whole conveyor belt. Whoa, shit. Oh, and they
Uh-huh.
go through this process.
Yeah.
That show, Deadliest Catch, I watched Ice Road Truckers.
Okay.
Or
I
the
never watched
gold
Ice
ones.
Suckers, but my mom watched that shit like when I was growing up.
Pawn Stars every
I
once in
watch
a while.
Pawn Stars every once in a while, yeah.
Actually, speaking of Pawn Stars, you guys see what
Yeah,
happened
the
recently?
guys, Rick, yeah, the
Is
host
one of his
is,
kids
Corey's
die?
little brother passed away.
yeah.
I didn't hear about that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he OD'd.
POD'd.
I
on
I
that
don't like
event.
putting it bluntly, but
Well,
that's how he went
died.
out.
I mean,
Yeah.
well, I
True.
got an expert to bring on for this case.
Oh my
I have an
God.
expert I'll bring in real
I'll
quick.
bring in real quick. Yep, this is what it is.
All
That's what
right,
it was.
so
Time to ban it.
I'll give you less than what.
All right, I'll give you $2,000 less than the 3,000 thing is worth. Yeah, I heard it's worth 3. I'll give you 1.
I was just gonna
I
say
gotta
my
make
star
money
for
on
2 years.
food.
It's like when the person's right there in front of him as well, like throws the quote to both of them.
Mhm.
You heard him as well as I did. It's worth 3.
Yeah, but I
Oh.
gotta sell it. It's
Yeah,
gonna
but
sit-
I'm gonna sell it. It's gonna sit here for a while.
I remember that had that shit on the Facebook
Okay.
gaming where you could play Pawn Stars.
Hmm.
That shit was a go-to.
Did you guys ever play fucking Farmville back in the Facebook City or Facebook gaming days?
Oh
No.
That was
God.
probably the only one I really played. Now I didn't really get into it that much, but like,
I
did you guys
played
get into any Facebook games?
that and I played
While I
Cardtown a lot.
had like take a little tinkle in my bladder was
I played one where it was kind of like Clash of Clans, but with monsters. I don't remember what it was called. But
I don't
played that
either.
one constantly.
But no, it wasn't Monster Hunter. That's different. That's like PlayStation stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I played like a lot of Cardtown and Farmville.
Our Town I did a lot too. And then there's one for college football teams or wherever.
I
You
don't
had your own
know.
college
I don't think I
town.
remember that one.
Yeah, I just played like Clash Clans. Oh, look, it's Kelly.
Oh, no,
I'd say nerd, but I do the same. I still play with my iPad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many games do you think you have on your iPad? Like, just like rough percentage.
I'd probably say somewhere close to 24
Close to
because
24.
I have some like maybe 4 or 5 games for me, but like whenever my nephew comes over, he'll want to go with the iPad from time to time.
No, you got
So
games on your tablet.
yep, I'd rather keep them on the tablet than on my phone.
Yeah.
Plus the tablet's a 12.9-inch Pro, so
A big boy tablet.
yep. So he can watch that. He can watch YouTube or Hulu or whatever he wants to. And thankfully, because of work, I got an iPad through there too. So he has one at home now with his mom.
Do you know about how long the battery lasts on the iPad?
Depends on use, but I mean, like, I've had it without a charge now for like a week straight, and I play on it for like maybe an hour or so every now and then.
Huh?
Because my mom has one that my niece uses and gets like 3.5 to 4 hours battery life watching YouTube.
Yeah, that's bad.
It's bad.
Common, bro. What are you talking
Yeah.
about? Nothing wrong with that.
No, it depends on which iPad, I guess, too.
It's a iPad 5.
Okay, it's like a 9-inch or 9.7-inch.
Yeah. Just like the
Yeah.
standard, base model iPad from a few years ago.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Back when you and I used to work together.
Yep, exactly. Actually, it
I
was
mean-
like probably when we started working was when the model
Yeah.
released.
Yeah, because I remember you used to shoving a freaking fat tablet right down your pants in one of your pants pockets.
Mm-hmm.
Like, look, I got that thing on me.
I was like, yo, check out how big these fucking pockets are. And I shoved a fucking iPad down in my pocket.
Oh yeah.
But yeah,
I could really be the deep.
I think there was a point where I was constantly on it because I was really bored for a while. I think I had it for like 4 or 5 hours one day, and it went down to like 40%
Yeah, dude, batteries
from
on
like 80.
tablets are really freaking nice.
Well, it's nice when you have the bigger ones too, because the board doesn't really change. It's just the battery size that
Yeah.
does.
Yeah, it's just the board and the board is the same size, and then it has longer cables to get to the where the speakers are and such.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's even
Yeah, I
it's
think
it's
that's
crazy that how the kind of size and that they're getting and the power that they're getting out of the stuff.
I can imagine.
Oh, dude, I can emulate stuff from like. I mean, granted, this is like 2 decades ago now at this point, but I can emulate stuff from my phone now. Like you weren't able to do that before, really.
Well, I mean, you could emulate a few things, but like, what kind of
Right.
emulation are you saying?
I mean, like I'm doing constant PlayStation 2 stuff right now. I'm trying to see about PlayStation 3, but I don't think it's there yet.
Like PS2
You won't be
at
able to.
60 FPS?
PS3 is way
Yeah.
too unstable.
Yeah, PS3 is nuts, even on a PC.
Yeah, I've gotten to work pretty decent on PC. The biggest thing that just screws it up is the BIOS. I don't think the port over from BIOS is perfect. I don't think it ever will be, but I think that's the worst part of it.
Certain games don't work.
Yeah. Call of Duty Black Ops 2 specifically does not work. I
God of
can
War 3 can't be played either.
actually
Unless
I
you have a
take that
super duper nice PC.
I take that back because I did get it to work, but the text didn't show up.
Hmm.
So it's just white strips.
You don't need that. You don't need any text.
Nah, bro.
Side note, I now know how to fix the uh buttons like RB and LB for the Xbox controllers. These are not too fun to do, but they're not the top 10 worst.
Oh, dude, I had to do one
True.
on a DS once, and that thing was a pain in the ass.
Yeah, I've had this thing for like 3 or 4 years now easily, and they just now started going out, and it only showed up in Rocket League.
Do you use bumper to jump?
I use this one, yeah.
Yeah, I figure.
I use LB to jump. I could probably redirect it, but the my PC does. I don't think I can do that on a PC realistically.
I think there's an app you can download for it, like Xbox accessories or something like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Because a lot more people are using PCs to play Xbox games because they're pretty much all cross-platform. with PC.
I found out too as well for the Series 2, this button here is also RGB as well. It does not do just white, it does multiple colors.
No, yeah.
I did not know that.
It's nice.
Like
It
it
is.
blinks red when it's low battery, stuff like that.
I don't know about that. I know I can get it to change colors, but I don't think it'll do that.
I have never really seen a use of like it has the ability of saving multiple profiles to the controller. I don't really see a use of that.
Mm.
Like see, there's a button in the middle, 3 lights for the different
I
profiles.
think that, yeah, I was gonna say, I think that shows modes. Because mine has it too, obviously, but I've noticed one will work with the PC, the other one will work with my phone. And then I got
Oh,
like 2 more.
okay.
What
I
do you
thought
got there? You muted.
he's got some drink mix.
It's not
Oh,
drink
shit.
mix.
No,
Cocaine.
You're tripping.
Kelly wants to see what it is.
Huh?
I saw Kelly's tail.
Callie. Reminds my dog's name. I'm just kidding.
Kelly.
You don't call her Kelly, alright?
That's a human name.
It's Callie.
Callie?
She's a cool one, yeah.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. Jeebus.
I thought her name was the wrong name this
So,
entire time.
It's okay.
Yeah,
Most
these are
people
profile setups. Apparently, you have 250 custom profiles in the cloud, but only
Yeah.
3 on the Xbox controller.
Mm-hmm. Nothing wrong with that, man. Yeah,
I mean,
she's
I
just
guess not.
chilling right now. She's a little viber. She's been sleeping in my room a bunch while I game. So just curl
Nice.
up on the bed.
Hell yeah.
Viber. Hell yeah, man. You got a topic for this week, Austin. What was it?
I was gonna. It was pertaining to the goals. Like, if you guys set goals for the years, because none of you do. Not really a topic.
I guess I'll come up with one on the spot. Is my overtime money? My overtime money I make this year, I'm gonna try to save 10 grand of it.
Try to save 10 grand.
Yeah.
Nice down payment for a house.
Well, yeah, that just to have on, so I don't feel like a piece of shit during the summer where I'm like, fucking $200, fuck it, you know. Then it's fucking October. I'm like, oh shit, I could have really used that $200.
Yeah. Yep.
So
Yeah.
10 grand to try to save that, which is like half of the overtime money, and then let's see, try to save that. I'm down 10 pounds since my trip to Florida, so
Good, man.
gotta
Nice.
try.
Hell yeah, dude.
I want to get down to 215. Try to stay around there or 210.
Where you at now?
Man.
229.
All right. That's totally doable.
Yeah.
I DoorDash KFC 2 nights in a row, so I don't think it's doable.
That's fucking foul.
I know.
You know how long that shit was probably sitting there before it got picked up?
So yeah, I
Oh.
forgot what else I was going to DoorDash last night, but I was like, fucking KFC. They got those new chicken taco things with the mac and cheese.
I haven't been to KFC in a fat minute.
Me neither. So I'm like, fuck it, I'll give it a shot. And I had them. They're pretty good. So I was like, all right, tonight I either want Arby's or that, but I don't feel like paying Arby's on DoorDash because it's $10 for a sandwich.
Yeah, it's expensive.
So I'm like, all right, KFC it is again. And I shared some of the nuggies with the kids.
Good Taco Bell, man. It's the same place.
They don't have it on DoorDash in my town.
Really?
Yeah, I know. Even though it's out of the same restaurant, like I literally got the cup that has the Taco Bell logo, but it's
That
from
makes
KFC.
no sense that they wouldn't give you the fucking. That
They gave me the food.
I can't believe they don't even give you the option.
Yeah, they gave it in a Taco Bell paper bag inside of a big KFC white bag.
That's absurd.
Mm-hmm. So
I would
yeah.
even go to say ludicrous.
Yeah, I need to stop door dashing, but I am still at 229, so I got to get down 15 more pounds. During the summer, I lose 15 pounds normally, but I just put it right back on during the fall.
Fine.
So, but yeah, save money. I got to buy a Suburban soon, so I got to find a good one of those.
Suburban.
Mm-hmm. Selling my van tomorrow, get what I want for it. Met the guy today. He asked me if I wanted cash or gold coins.
What?
And I'm
Obviously, you took the gold coins, right?
No, I'm like, I like
You're a
cold
fucking
hard
idiot.
cash.
You're
And
an
he's like,
idiot,
well,
bro.
2 of
Think
these
about
coins is worth what you want for the van. And I'm like, yeah, I get that, but how am I gonna fucking turn that gold coins into fucking money I can
That's what I'm
spend on
saying.
a Suburban?
Huh?
I
Yeah.
just want the cash.
Yeah, but all I'm saying, man, is when the apocalypse hits, bro.
And when the dude fucking came,
Fuck,
well, if
cash money ain't gonna do shit.
if I could hold on to the money, but I can't hold on to the money, I need to spend it right away. But usually my van, when I turn on the air conditioning or the heat, it squeals. Today, she was acting fucking. She didn't squeal. She started right up. She drove perfect. Oh, she was such a good car today. Maybe rethink selling it.
That's usually what ends up happening when I sell a car.
Because the guy came from an hour away to come look at it. He's like, "You say it makes a squealing noise?" I'm like, "Yeah. Let's take it for a drive, and you'll hear it." Never made it.
Classic.
And I had the car on like 15 minutes before he got here, and I tried to make that noise. Nothing. Because it's got the heat for the front and the back. So I turned on the front. Normally that is enough to do it. Nope. Did it for the rear too. Nope.
Unreal.
So
Sir.
sold the car, but
It's all the rough
guys,
roads knock something back into place.
I guess, yeah. The first thing he asked me is like, what kind of fuel economy does it get? And I'm like, good. I don't pay attention to that kind of thing nowadays. Especially on a van, I've driven only 5,000 miles, and it's time I've owned it. I've barely even driven it. I've probably filled it up 3 times. So,
That's
yeah,
not
but
too bad.
got to get rid of that and find it. Got a appointment to talk with the bank for a loan. But I am mad with my bank because my payments towards that don't go towards my credit for payment wise. Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense.
I know, right? Because I make my
No.
payments every 2 weeks. So normally there'd be one monthly thing, and that would be show a payment history. But it doesn't show the payment history, it just shows the balance of the car going down.
My bank's really weird with how you get to view the history for my credit card.
Yeah, it doesn't it doesn't report it until the car's like paid off, that you paid it off, and it just shows the balance goes down.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's
So
really weird.
if I had it for each payment, I would be fucking perfect credit.
Because usually it'll work your credit score up as you're paying on it, and then once you pay it off, it's like a huge hit on your credit.
Yeah. It's like it shows for payment history, but my payment history is just on a credit card that I had that I don't use or anything like that. So I can't, it doesn't really show for the payments. And then I wish it was the same for like a cell phone bill and shit like that. What you can do, there's a program you can use to add it. It'll add it to your credit.
It used to be that stuff would come out your credit if you have you have like the Verizon bill or US Cellular.
Yeah,
bill.
US Cellular bill. Yeah, usually they'll show like if you don't pay it, but if you do pay it on time, it doesn't pop up as a payment history kind of thing. So there's a service that you can use that it gives you like a card basically to use to pay it. And then once it gets paid with that, it'll take it out of your checking account. So it shows on your history that you paid that loan.
That's whack.
It's a bit wacky.
Yeah. It's a little weird, but to
That's
get
why
the
I'm just
payment
gonna
history
save
helps.
up the money beforehand and just buy my car outright in cash.
Yeah, man, that's a way to do it too.
Yeah.
So it has nothing to do with your credit history. That's big chunk of change. Hey, you can buy yourself
roll up to the dealership with 36K.
Hey, but with that cash, you can get yourself a better deal too.
Mm-hmm.
Because then you could be like, hey, man, I got this 36 grand in cash. I want that $40,000 car. Get me down to that price.
Or
And
you
yeah, they'll
get
definitely work
the
with you.
car, you talk it down in price, and then you
Mm.
say, okay, now what about in cash?
Yeah, now about all right, I got the $40,000 car done with 36. You doing financing with us or your own bank? You'd be like, oh, no financing. I got cold hard cash.
Just
And
watch
a
them start to
trade in.
sweat.
And then you'd be
What'd
like,
you
well,
say,
how
Brad?
much are you going to get?
I say just watch them start to sweat.
Mhm. Well, we could get you down to this $300 a month. I'm like, no, bro. What the fuck you worrying about that for? I got cash.
Yeah, bro. Come on now.
Straight cash.
Straight wiener.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, and one of my favorite things to do is finagle at a dealership.
Oh,
Or
it's fun.
let me go talk to my manager. Then the manager comes out, talks to you, and then you have to work with them. Then you're like, all right, I'm paying in cash. So I did for the van. I was like, yeah, I'll pay in cash. You know, it's only $4,000, but felt good.
True.
Hell yeah.
Imagine
Or you just
that.
say, oh man, I already got a check from my bank, so
True. Oh yeah, dude. Out here with all the tips and tricks, as they say.
and your bank will give you a better interest rate if you do go through a bank.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Poggers, I'll say.
Let's see.
I got a pretty good interest rate on my car.
Yeah.
It was around like 4%.
Mine was like 9. Or is 9. I'm still paying.
I got
But
that all paid off.
I like it coming out every 2 weeks. You pay faster, like it.
Yes, sir.
So I called before Christmas, like 2 weeks before Christmas. I'm like, hey, can I hold off on 4 payments? They're like, oh, let's see how far ahead you are. They're like, oh yeah, you don't owe until July. And that's me not making any extra payments. It's just me every 2 weeks, every time I get paid, it gets taken out.
Oh yeah.
And it does more than what I owe.
That's the way to do it. Get it paid off. That
Yeah.
way you don't have to pay as much for interest.
And interest doesn't keep compounding on it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's like when I first went for my first auto loan at 18. That's what the lady was explaining it to me. She's like, hey, you do it every 2 weeks, or that one I was every week. If you pay every week a quarter of what you owe, you'll be paying this thing off months early, and you save a buttload on interest. So I'm like, yeah, shit, yeah.
That's why I still don't to this day don't understand how the math adds up with my I got a Barclay credit card when I got my Apple laptop.
Oh, that's right.
Because I was making like triple payments. Like it'd say minimum payments like $25. It'd make $75 payments. And after paying on it for like a year and a half, I had gone up in the principal amount by like $1,000.
Did you call?
No.
That's one thing I've learned as an adult is if they're fucking you somehow, if you catch it, immediately call.
No, I transferred the balance to my bank account and then closed that account with them.
Yeah, You're not the only one who I remember who's been fucked by that buying of Apple product with that system and then getting fucking raped. Especially if you're making like triple payments on it.
Yeah, it just doesn't make any sense.
Because I forget how they did it with like a zero interest within like 90 months or something, like not 90, but
It was
so many months.
I think it was 12 months.
12 months, no interest charge, but then like it'll.
But it kept track of what the interest amount would be, and it applied all of the amount at the end of it if you didn't pay it all off.
Yeah. They didn't really disclose that too well. Just because like after that 12 months, all of a sudden you got this big chunk of interest you have to pay on. But then,
and then on top of that, it had a really high interest rate.
And
because
then like
naturally,
the monthly payments they'll show you doesn't do it for the 12 months. It does it for like the 4 years, and then you get fucked on interest.
True. Can't be getting fucked, man.
That's why now I just have the one credit card.
Yeah. Credit cards aren't bad to have as long as you know to pay them off in time, or for like travel ones are good too, or cashback ones. It's just to use those and then pay those off before they're due.
Once I get this credit card debt all paid off, I'm just gonna use the credit card for like my gas payment, stuff like that.
Yeah, like what I want to do is just have enough for like all my monthly stuff, like my rent and my gas and my cell phone and stuff like that, and then pay it off every month.
Not bad, man.
Especially if it's a rewards one. Like if you get 1.5% cash back.
I actually need to look and see if there's anything that I get with mine.
Or travel one too is pretty good. Those ones are good to have, especially if it's through like Delta. If you like to get points like that, because if you sign up for that, you get 40,000 points, and then for the first like year, you get 5 times the amount of points for travel.
Oh, speaking of flying, did we already talk about United, their policy?
I don't know about the policy, but I know about the planes.
So, well, yeah, I mean, the policy that like people are talking about is they have a I think they call it like the plus size policy.
Oh, yeah, we never talked about that, but
where if there's a person that's like, overweight, a bit bigger, and they take up more than one seat, they can talk to the airline ahead of time and get an extra seat.
I should have done that.
True.
Aisle seats are the worst because that's the only ones I get stuck on, and my shoulders, like I can't sit too close to the person in the middle, so my shoulders are always halfway into the aisle. I can't tell you how many times those little fucking cars just fucking smack the shit out of my shoulder, or I gotta scrunch up like that. So technically, I'm obese according to BMI.
So the way that the way that they would prefer you to do it is for you to buy 2 tickets and then get reimbursed afterwards. But you could also just go up to the front desk and say, "Hey, I believe I need this plus size accommodation," and they will kick someone else off the plane to make accommodations for you.
Yeah. I don't know about kick somebody else off. They might have to end up putting you on a later flight or something like that.
It says in the policy they will kick off another flight attendant. They will rebook that other person.
I should have done that. I hate aisle seats. I don't know if I mentioned that. You know who loves aisle seats? OJ.
Oh.
Fucking OJ. Every time I've been on a plane with that motherfucker, he immediately gets on, puts his shit up there right away, and then immediately passes the fuck out. Like on cue. He puts the little fucking things up. Just.
Oh, man, I wish.
Yeah, right.
I was happy with my first flight down to Orlando because I got first class on the way down. That shit fucking rocked.
Sure.
But if I was back, like on the flight back, I was in, economy. Fuck that. Too big. And then even have screens. They had the things in the little back where you could actually it'll hold your phone.
Yeah.
But you get no screens with DirecTV. I wanted to watch Sports Center. God damn it! I wanted to watch my hockey highlights.
Just watch hockey, man. It's pretty good. Let me tell you.
Yeah, fuck United. I hate that airline.
Dude. I fly Spirit.
If it was coming out of my own money, yeah, Spirit all the way.
Yeah.
I've never
If
been on a
no matter
commercial airline.
No matter what, I'm gonna be uncomfortable. Might as well make it as cheap as possible.
That's what I'm saying,
I don't need no
bro.
snacks. I don't need no water. Just
I
get
don't
me in
need
that goddamn
shit.
tube.
Get me to where the fuck I'm going.
Yeah,
Hold
get me
on.
there.
Austin, what did you just say? You've never been on a commercial? Have you ever been on one in general?
Yeah, I've been on.
Oh, that's right.
jump out of
That's a good
one.
jumping one.
I've never landed on one.
The landing's my least favorite.
The ride up
Sure.
wasn't very fun. You're cramped in.
Yeah, you're not missing on a commercial airline, man.
No, you're not.
Everybody's on a high fucking just stress level. Unless it's a very empty plane. And then you got to be rude. Like, you'll have a problem being rude. What I've learned is just be a giant asshole.
Yeah, I'm not
then
good
you-
at that.
That's something I've learned is just to be a dick.
True.
Unless you're in first class, then you don't give a fuck. Especially, it depends on what plane you're on to for first class. My first class, the ones were just, you got a lot of leg room and TVs, and they, brought you food and all that. But the one I wanted to be on the flight back, you got a little cubby area
Yeah.
with a spot to kick your feet up on that's cushioned with TVs. They give you headphones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's
and then
pretty cool.
immediately once the plane lands and gets to the gate, immediately stand up. Doesn't matter where you are in the plane. Just be a giant dick. Get your bag right away. If you see any little kids, kick them.
Push them
just
back
push them
into
out
the
of the
alley.
way.
Like, fucking OJ to this lady. We're behind. We had to run back to get our bags, and we're pushing our way back forward. Some lady stands up, and OJ just, get the fuck back in your seat.
Oh my god.
Like, as hard as it, because, it was my first time flying in a couple years. The second time in general. And he's like, here, let me get ahead. I'll be a dick and not even fucking bat an eye. And the lady's like, you guys can wait. He's like, get back in your seat and shut up. And she gets back in her seat. She's like, Jesus.
God
Sure.
damn.
Because if you're like in one of the front row, we're Comfort Plus, but we were late to our flight a little bit, so we had to walk all the way towards the
I
back
was
of the
gonna say
plane to put our
walk up.
bags,
Yeah.
and then walk all the way back, and then landing, you had to walk all the way back through a bunch of people and all the way back forward.
Yep.
So yeah, it's best just to be an asshole. But yeah,
Oh,
you're not
yeah.
missing much on flights, and the pressure gets my head every time. I hate that.
How
Pressure
high
does
up
suck.
do commercial airlines go?
It depends on where
It
you're
depends
going.
where you're going.
Oh,
For like Madison to Chicago, it's like 10,000.
yeah, that's
But
higher
like if
than
you're
what we went.
Orlando, well, yeah, it's way higher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Orlando to
Absolutely.
Chicago or whatever, I think I heard like 30,000.
Yeah.
Oh.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
You're pretty high up there. Or it really depends on each flight too, not going where or whatever, but what they have
What flight path they're taking?
available. Yeah, flight
If you guys
path.
could get a free flight to the moon, would you take it?
No.
No, man. Why
I mean, as long as there's a return ticket.
Well, yeah. Well, there's a
Well,
planned
yeah, then-
return
Don't
ticket.
just leave me there.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, it's been done enough. I'd do it.
Yeah.
As long as they have a good insurance policy if it gets challenged.
Oh, it's
God.
100% getting challenged, bro. The moon
guess so,
doesn't
yeah.
exist, bro. That's why they had
Your family
to do
gets
that.
$5 million.
You're fucking getting on it, and all of a sudden you see like a teacher, a guy, a black guy wearing red. You're like, oh fuck, At least I'm not the first
Nah,
to go.
I don't
The
think I'm gonna
fuck?
get on here. I'm gonna take my chances with Final Destination.
I see how this ends.
Yeah, no, actually, I'm good. I'm thinking about it more. What's the point?
That's what I'm saying.
I see the moon from the ground. I'm good.
No, it's about seeing the Earth from space.
I got Google.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Why don't? Yeah, I'm like, ooh, wow, that's the Earth. I live on there.
Yeah,
I
damn,
would
that's
do it.
wild.
Austin, you've never been on a normal plane in the first place.
No, I haven't because I haven't had any need to.
Yeah, what's the need to go around?
Well,
the
I
moon,
would
bro?
go up there just to see the Earth from space.
Probably not. It's not even real, bro.
Yeah, man. You're not
You're
going
like,
anywhere.
you're like, I see the fucking ice ring around the Earth there. It's flat. It's flat. 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 Austin becomes a big flat earther when he goes on a plane.
Real.
Bro, I don't see the curve.
No curves, bro.
Flat.
What?
Yeah, no, the vaccine has microchips in it.
Oh my gosh.
True.
You know, Donald Trump had the right ideas.
I'm not saying true to that. But
Let's build a wall.
agree to
Yeah.
disagree.
Austin's like, these damn Mexicans. We need to build a wall. You hear that caravan coming up here?
Yeah, bro. I hate motherfuckers in a caravan.
Next thing you know, he's wearing heels too, like Ron DeSantis.
True.
Do you guys follow any political stuff?
No.
I mean, I watch Philip DeFranco. And
Well, you know who
he
Ron
talks about-
DeSantis is?
Yeah.
This whole Republican thing, whatever. He got presented a participation trophy in Colorado for participating in it, and he was so heated.
Or out of all the Republican candidates, actually, I don't know if we want to get political.
Let's get political. We're already this far in.
There was a Republican candidate that just dropped out that I actually, somewhat liked
Ramaswamy.
as opposed to Trump.
I can't stand that fucking bootlicker. That gargling Trump's balls. Fuck that guy.
What did you say, Ron Rashami?
No, it's. I can't remember. Hold on.
Very epic.
Hold on.
Oh, I'm holding, bro. I've been holding.
Actually, Ron DeSantis just suspended his campaign.
Good, fuck that guy.
I want to know what the other guy's name was. Dropped out like last week.
I've seen all the.
I'm really bad with names though, so.
I don't know. He was I think he was Indian.
Yeah.
They all need to go to prison.
Oh, Vivek Ramaswamy.
Yeah, I can't stand that fucking guy. Like all of them, I feel like I could sit down and drink with that guy. I just can't stand as a person, not for his politics. And the Nikki Haley chick, who's like, yeah, racism has never existed in America.
Spitting facts.
All of us are pretty,
History proves it.
Yeah, no racism.
Never. Any.
Never was there a time for like 100 years where you could own a slave.
Nope.
All the next 100 years where you could literally just
where there was separate things. Completely.
Jim
separate
Crow laws
restaurants and shit. Yeah.
Separate water fountains. Well, never existed.
Yeah, that didn't happen.
Civil War
Yeah, it's
definitely wasn't
fake
about
news.
slaves and all that too. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I don't like Biden either. Fuck that guy.
Yeah,
Agreed.
I'm with
Um,
you on that.
There's nobody good running for president.
Sure,
Trump will win again.
probably.
For my vote, I guess I'll have to vote for Biden. Because I'm not wasting a vote on what's his face, the Kennedy, who's going to get shot 2 months into being in office, anyways.
I shouldn't laugh at that.
Trump, I just can't deal with the Republicans. Even though they're all evil.
Yeah, just a big old
Swamp.
illusion of choice in my
But
eyes.
if I want to get into that, I don't know what I'd have to do. I'd totally be a Republican if it meant I got a fat paycheck like they do.
You'd run as a Republican.
Right.
I feel like my demographic, what I look like, would definitely be a Republican. And I feel like I can fake being a Republican more than being a Democrat. Bring Jesus back to the schools, bring it back into the government, even though that was the whole point of, getting away from
Ban the gays.
gays. Oh, okay. Oh, Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve, they're shitting in litter boxes in schools. These virgins, I get so much pussy. I got truck nuts in my F-350. I could totally fake it better than yeah, I'm on a vegan diet. If you don't look at me and think, yeah, that guy doesn't eat meat.
You have to address them by their proper pronouns.
Yeah, you got to get in the whole pronoun. Like, I don't even know what the fuck a Jims is, nor do I care. But I would have to care.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess Biden doesn't care, but it doesn't. I don't think he's even in his own head.
I'd know my audience. I'd run as a libertarian.
Yeah, okay,
Down
buddy.
with the
Good.
government.
I mean, I'm behind that too. But libertarians aren't getting anywhere in the world. It's a two-party system only.
Mm-hmm.
And, no matter what side you're on, the other side's evil.
They're both evil.
Evil. Yeah, both sides are evil. They
It's a
just, whoever's
two-headed
got the
coin.
wool over your eyes. With the fucking Israel shit that the Democrats are doing and then everything else that the Republicans are doing.
True.
Ban the gays. Or it was in Florida where they're banning all the books. They got rid of the dictionary.
What?
You
Yeah.
don't need it.
You don't need the dictionary. Or there's that one Fox News guy who had his book pulled from Florida and he was all butthurt about that.
Classic.
Well, they're not supposed to remove those kinds of books. Just the ones that, promote things that are against Republicans.
Oh my God.
The ones that are anti-Vietnam. Also, over the past week, I've been thinking about what my pinnacle peak favorite job would have been if money wasn't ever involved. It would have been a chopper gunner in Vietnam.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
That just sounds like a good old time. Just you and the boys.
Wasn't. Was not a good old time.
Just,
No.
that song for Forrest Gump.
You mean every time they fucking... It's not just Forrest Gump. You mean literally any representation of
Vietnam. Just
Yeah.
fucking up top there. I see videos of it. I'm like, man, those guys, those were men. They're just fucking chain smoking, just blasting
when
on
you're in
innocent.
They
war, you
weren't
have to
men,
be.
though. That was the thing. They were just like 18-year-olds. Most of them drafted
them smoking
into it.
weed out of shotguns.
Some even younger than that, I think.
Yeah, a lot younger than that.
Even
World
War II is the same way.
I see
bit
all these
different in World War
videos
II, but
from
Oh,
like
yeah.
this 80s of people talking about what they did in Vietnam, where they accidentally killed like a mother, but they still had to write it down that they killed the Viet Cong so they could get their numbers up.
You guys ready for what the future of war will be? Just a
Uh,
bunch of Boston Dynamic robots that you control from your computer like it's Call of Duty.
it's not going to
Yeah.
be that, by the way.
EMPs. I wish
It's
it would
gonna
be
be
like
Nah, they're making stuff that's immune to EMPs,
yeah.
even short range stuff.
yeah, fuck them. I wish I could call them like slurs or something if I could get into their head if they're gonna come and attack me. But like you could to a normal person. But yeah, chopper gunner in Vietnam. That sounds like the dream. Yeah, once you get back home, you'll be having nightmares about it for the rest of your life of you just accidentally, wasting an innocent village and dropping napalm on them. But at the time, you think they're your enemy because you're an impressionable 18-year-old just out of high school.
Mm-hmm. Be like that.
But then I also heard about stories of people being in those tunnels. That's my worst nightmare.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Just climbing through tunnels to find people and then you get crushed or snakes or spikes just coming at you. Fuck that. I am claustrophobic. Can't do that.
I'm not
I mean,
claustrophobic.
you probably
but
fucking would have
Not
been.
either.
Yeah, you would have had to have just done it, bro. You know
Yeah,
how often choppers were shot down in Nam, bro?
I know, but I don't think I would go into tunnels then.
Why not, bro? You gotta
He'd
fucking
die on the
survive,
surface.
bro.
He'd die
I'm
on the
dying on the
surface.
surface. I ain't dying in no tunnel. I'd rather die on the surface.
Fuck that. I'm
Or I
taking
just
any chance I fucking can. If it means for fucking my survival, then it is what it is, you know? I'm
I'd
not
rather
fucking
take the
giving
chance up
up.
top.
Nah, you're never gonna win.
That's fine. I mean, my chopper wasn't going down anyways. I'm precise with that gun.
All right.
You just stay sitting in the chopper with the gun.
Mm. Just fucking spraying. Chopper's going down. I'm like, I'm going down with it. Ain't fucking around, man. Or in the gunner ships that are just giving support.
That's not what you said, though.
I know. I'm just thinking of another thing that would be cool.
No. You don't get to change your answer now.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Sorry, we can just wrap.
Yeah, we can wrap it. All right.
Like,
well, Tanner
yes.
left before the rest of us, but comment down below about anything that you heard during the podcast. How did you think that you were going to die? Or what is your favorite game to emulate? But subscribe, like, and we'll see you next Wednesday. Bye.
Later.